It's time for the Fan Connection presented by AT&T. Every week we invite you, the listener, to connect with us by submitting your questions. At AT&T, connecting changes everything. And on USLNT, our connections with you will help grow the game. All right, LD, time now for the AT&T Fan Connection.
Yes.
JR, talk to us. How are you?
JR,
Great.
connecting changes everything. Tell us how you're connecting this weekend.
This past weekend or the weekend
how did
to
you
follow?
connect? How did you connect?
I am making a transatlantic connection. I have some friends from the UK who are staying with me. They do not follow soccer, but their dad, who's in his early 80s, is a Liverpool and Stoke City supporter, and he was here during the Liverpool Fulham game, and it was actually amazing.
That's
Stoke
awesome.
City
You should
as
have
well.
videoed that. That would have been fun.
He's hilarious and great. And also when there's someone who's like been a fan of your club longer than you've been alive, you just have to shut up and let him do his thing.
Just roll with it, yeah.
All right. What do you got for us, JR?
I have a couple things for you this week, including a new rule. So we'll get to that. I also just want to reiterate what Landon said earlier. I do read the reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you
and
do?
I'm just going to leave it at that. Mm-hmm.
She does,
Also,
yeah.
you have to sign into your Apple account in order to leave them. So your
you
name is
do?
there. Mm-hmm.
Love it. Love it.
That's so good. Does
All the
anyone leave
smoke.
bad reviews?
Yeah, they
All
do.
the time. All
Oh,
the time.
really?
Bad
Keyboard
reviews are
warriors. Yeah, it's fine.
good. Bad reviews are good.
But I would still say like our rating
Can
is
you
pretty
imagine? Can you imagine
No.
what you
No.
have to be going through in life to log on and actively leave a nasty review to someone?
I thought
You know
about that
what?
before. It's
I
wild.
would. I won't even leave a good review because I've just got like more things to do. But imagine going on to leave a bad review.
Don't
Crazy.
listen to Landon. Leave all the reviews.
All right,
That's
He'll
what I'm
leave reviews
saying.
fine. All
Okay,
right, go on,
here we
JR.
go. First question is from Rafi via email. As a professional athlete, how often do you find yourselves replaying certain moments from big games and wondering, what if I had just done something slightly different?
The slightly different thing all the time. I mean, if Tim, let in a goal that he wants back, or I missed a shot or a penalty, those kill you. When I would go to sleep, if I was not inebriated, I would lay in bed and I could replay every moment through the game that involved me. I mean, literally, I could replay the whole game. It's similar actually when I golf now. When I go home at night, I can remember every shot like to a T exactly. And it's a weird. I don't know if everyone's like that. Were you like that, Tim? I mean, you had less moments of action probably in the game, but I'm sure you remember every action.
No, I think it's a great question. Yeah, it was always the bad moments that I replayed that I wish I had done something different. And I think it's a really interesting sort of talking point. What made me successful, or you, or the greats great, is the ability to battle those demons on a daily basis, because it's a dark place. Let me tell you, for our listeners, when you failed in front of 80,000 people and millions across the world, and you know what the headlines are going to be tomorrow, and you know what the internet's going to say about you, it's a dark place, because all you do is replay it and you go, I knew where it was going. I knew what I was supposed to do. Why didn't I do it? And you're questioning yourself and you're worried. And so it's literally just these demons you're fighting, and you got to get back on the training ground. You got to put it behind you. So you're just constantly shoveling shit away. Literally, it's just in your face and you're shoveling away. It's in your face, you're shoveling away just to gain clarity. And it's a really, really interesting place. It's not fun. I say that. It's not a fun place.
And it's funny, I was watching Ted Lasso last night with my boy. He's way too young to probably be watching it, but that was the goldfish line. There was like the goldfish line at the beginning of season 2. And I'm sure it came up before that, but it was like so interesting that came up last night. It's true though. You got to
They're the animal with the shortest memory, right?
Correct.
Yeah. I love Ted Lasso. Anyway, another question?
Yeah.
Yes.
This one is from Philip, also via email. Why do Tim and Landon both seem to dislike Arsenal when they discuss the top teams in England? I know they show some dislike toward Liverpool as Everton fans, but how come? I also think it's really funny when they refer to you guys as Everton fans. I mean, I know you are Everton fans, but you also played for the club. But how come they never show dislike for Chelsea, Manchester United, Manchester City, and Tottenham like they do Arsenal? Well, I will tell you, Philip, Tim played for Manchester United, so that might have something to do with it. But go ahead, guys.
No, I'm guessing Philip is an Arsenal fan, and I always find this fascinating. Mikel Arteta is a dear friend of mine. I work for this pretty big television company, NBC, and I'm on it every weekend. And for the last 3 years, I've picked and pushed Arsenal for the title. So like when people say things like this, I'm fascinated. I'm like, huh?
Me too.
Like I can't ever remember saying something bad about Arsenal. Like I don't know. I don't even know how to answer the question. And even like again, like even like with my rivalry as an Everton player and Liverpool, like the receipts are so long about like waxing poetically about how great Liverpool has been last. So I don't know. I think fans get this idea, and if you talk for an hour and you spend 10 seconds of saying something like
Right, they
slightly
pick
negative
one
about their
apart.
team, they don't remember the other 59 minutes of it. They're just like, anyway, I don't know. Tough to say.
There are two things that come to mind when what's this? Is it Philip?
Philip.
Mhm.
So when social media first started and Twitter first started, 96% of like nasty comments about me came from Arsenal. Like if you clicked in the profile, it was like Arsenal supporter, and I was always
Really?
like, "What is that?" I couldn't figure it out. I have no idea why.
Right.
It was just bizarre. The other thing is when I really learned this was in commentating. Like when I was commentating with Fox for the World Cup, the Euros, whatever. If you then go into comments after the game, let's say I was doing Scotland, Germany.
Yeah.
And people would be like, "Why do you hate Germany so bad? Why do you do?" And I'm like, or why do you hate whoever Georgia? And you go back and think, and you're like, was I biased towards one team? I feel like I was just saying what I saw. But if the game turned out a certain way and your team got shellacked, I'm going to say your team got shellacked,
Yeah.
But you're right. Like people pick up on that stuff and it's so bizarre.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is
It's a
mentally,
strange one.
but you think like you convince yourself that people are against your team.
But it's okay. It's okay. It's the
No,
same
it's
way.
fine. I don't have an issue with it.
It's
I
the
get
same
it.
way, and we get this on this show sometimes. Like if you go through like it's a Christian Pulisic thing. I think I've criticized him twice, but I'm certain on this show I've praised him 200 times. He and I no longer get along because I criticized him twice, right? So like it's
Yeah, people will to that point. People
That's fine.
like if you say something good now about whoever, Weston or Christian or whoever,
Yeah.
the comment will then be like, "Shut up! You don't pretend like you're a fan now." And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I've
yeah.
always been a fan.
Yeah,
It doesn't mean I'm not going to be
I know.
honest about what I see.
I know.
But yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right.
I don't know if these fans got upset every time. Like I wouldn't have a job if I was getting upset every time you guys win in Liverpool. I
You
would
just
have
have to
to
deal-
run away and hide.
You have to deal
so,
with us.
Yeah. Here's another question. This one's from Sage via email. I love this question. And I'm so sorry, Landon, but I'm holding you to answering this one. Okay, you ready? Sage says on the pod a while back, Landon said the story about him almost landing at RSL was a story for another time. Well, it's another time, and I'm very curious. We would have loved to have him in Utah, and it would have been a lot of fun to see him, Kyle, and Nick all together on the same team. How close did he come to saying yes, and why did he eventually decide not to?
I agreed to saying yes. I want to say this. The league didn't allow it. And to be honest, I don't know if it's just fuzzy or I don't really remember, but I don't exactly know why. But the league said we're not allowing it. And I don't know if it was a salary cap thing. I don't know what it was, but they wouldn't allow it to happen. Maybe because I had been, it might have been because I had
Make
been
too much money?
retired or no? I don't know if maybe I had been retired and they were saying like that mechanism doesn't work. You can't just go sign with someone after you've been retired. That might have been it. So
Yeah, I think that's
they wouldn't
probably it.
allow it.
Well, I say this as a Colorado fan who doesn't like Salt Lake. I'm only teasing, but there's a good rivalry there. But I do feel bad for Salt Lake fans that they never got to see you because there's an indoor team in California that got to see you. There's a Mexican team that got to see you. I mean, you made the whole rounds and you couldn't make Salt
There's a
Lake.
hockey team tonight that's going to see me.
Do they drop the gloves in your league?
No.
I'd love to.
There's no checking. There's no hitting. You can't fight.
Imagine
Well, I
me and
mean, you could,
dropping
but
the gloves. I
great.
give you a 2-piece
Not for me.
bang. No, not for you. It would be terrible.
Okay, this one is a little more technical and logistical. It's from Greg via email. Internationals and transfers seem to be a large part of nearly every D1 men's program roster strategy. However, the UW men this year clearly bucked the trend. 19 of their 29 rostered are from Washington State. Many of those kids played together in the summer for USL2 Ballard FC and played together at Seattle United, Crossfire, Eastside before college. Coach Jamie Clark has shown you can be very successful building a program from local kids that have year-round cohesion. Do you think other programs are likely to reevaluate and copy this approach? Or will it take the adaptation of rules, such as the ones proposed by US Soccer, to make an impact? I personally would love to see a local emphasis or roster requirement, especially from public universities in the top conferences.
Great question, Greg. Congrats to UW, first of all. Jamie Clark is phenomenal at his job. A family that I'm very close with, the Jabera family, had their son go there and play. Jensen went there and played. So know a lot about them, and it was really fun to watch them succeed. I'm okay with both happening. I'm okay with teams bringing in all European players they want. And I'm also okay with if you want to build your roster that way. We saw it with Vermont last year too, by the way, with playing in the summer together and how valuable that is, right? So I think there's a good thing going there. It's all going to get changed a little bit now. US Soccer is working on changing the college system, which will be, I think, better for everyone. But I'm okay with all of it. I would... Yeah, in the pro game, we can get into this another time, but I would be okay with having some roster restrictions so that Americans need to play more if there's a creative way to do that. But in the college game, like there's 200 plus D1 schools and many, or D1, D2, D3, there's hundreds of them. Do what you want. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to. I'm along those lines. I mean, if the rules are allowing you to bring in tons of foreign players and you think that's what's going to make you successful, do it. I mean, I do think the cheat code is sort of what they're doing in Vermont, is what they're doing in Seattle, right? Like these college coaches get like 3 minutes a year to coach their team. They get no time at all to coach their team. So the cheat code is, by the way,
all summer,
we're gonna have a fall season that's gonna go by in a blink of an eye. We're gonna have 5 games in the spring, which is not nothing, but it ain't a lot. And then here's what we're gonna do. We're actually going to be able to train and perform together all summer long. And then you're going to come into preseason like that. Of course. Yeah. I mean, that more teams should be doing that, whether they want to or not is a different story.
Okay. Should we try a new rule?
New rules. Everybody.
It depends, but we'll see.
This one is particularly chaotic, but I love the chaos.
Oh, rules. Yeah.
This is from Eric via email. At the end of regular season games that finish in a draw, the home team's head coach must immediately decide whether or not to go to penalties or leave it a draw. Choosing a draw would allow both teams to keep a point. Winning the shootout would give the winner 2 points, but the loser gets nothing.
I don't mind this at all.
That would be fascinating. And they have to be mic'd up so you can hear the conversation.
It's great.
No, we're good with a draw. We're good. You baby.
Actually, so then you get,
How long do they get? A minute to decide? There's got to be a time limit.
Yes, I agree.
Or what if they have to unveil at the same time? 1, 2, 3. Yes or no? This would be so good.
So the home team, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Wait, what did you say about the home team? I was still caught up in the first.
No, the home team decides.
The home team decides.
Wait, what?
So he's saying the home team's head coach must decide whether or not to go to penalties or leave it a draw.
I thought he said both.
So like that's part of home team advantage, right?
Oh,
I like it.
Well, at home, of course you want to, don't you?
What?
Because you want to take pens, right?
Maybe take the draw.
Tim, as the goalkeeper, do you think if this was an actual rule, would you have a conversation with, with the coach before the game starts? If we go to a draw, this is what I think we should do.
He always wants the pens.
No, whatever got me out. Depending on what point in my career, at the end of my career, just get me off the field as quick as possible. I don't know. It's a hilarious question. I mean, I don't mind it because it's a bit like going for 2 at the end of a game. It's like the penalty shootout in NHL. Crazier things have happened. That's one that actually is hilarious, just because it's weighted based on the home team.
And so if the home coach says yes, then you have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you. Yeah, you have to do it. But my point in this, Landon, is like, let's say, and you've been in these games. Let's say you're down 2-0
Yeah.
and you stink, or 3-0 and when you claw your way back. You're
Yeah,
going.
you take
You're
the
going.
point.
No, we're
No,
good.
we're good.
We'll take the
See
point
ya.
because
Yeah.
we stink.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Or you haven't won a game. You haven't won a game in 3,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, no, we'll take the draw. We'll take the draw.
Yeah, but if you claw back 3 goals, now you got all the momentum too. You're probably like, let's go.
Yeah,
Got 'em,
but penalties aren't momentum. It's just
I know,
12-yard
it's
spot
just
kick.
ego.
Are we also assuming that
Amazing.
if you decide to take the penalties, you get to take them in front of your home supporters?
Of course.
That has to be a must. Yeah, so that's an added advantage. I like the idea of both coaches have to agree. So like you go 1, 2, 3, and they both have to say yes or both have to say no.
No,
Or they both
then
have to say yes for it to happen.
Okay.
I do kind of like some of the fallout from it, like ending up being a club who only wins on penalties away. You know what I mean? Or so
Yeah,
like
yeah,
something weird like that is
New
bound
stats,
to
yeah.
happen. Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
This
Playing
is
for
weird. I
draw.
can't
Or you
believe
just
we're
play for a
talking
draw.
about this right now. Yeah, you
Work the
do,
bus.
yeah. Okay. We digress.
Please continue to send your new rules and your wonderful questions to
amazing.
feedback@unfilteredsoccer.com, and we'll get some of them on the show next week. That's it.
Gracias, JR.
Thanks, Jared.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.